Well, I was on my way to go deal with Samara's daughter, Ardat Yakshi, on Omega, but I thought we'd go clean up some of the side stuff first. Apparently we need to save a crashing ship. I think some of this came about from buying the star charts on Ilium. I'm not sure if we needed to buy those to get these little side quests unlocked or not. I've always bought them, so I don't know. Either way. There was a ship there, but there's also some little side systems over here. And then you get stuff like this. Random side quests, little missions. This sounds like Geth, and if I remember right, it is. This is where they're testing out one of their weather-changing things that they've got going on. I remember gathering some information on this with the Firewalker, with that little hovercraft thing, where we had to go through the snow and collect all the data packets to keep the engines warm, if you remember that. Anyway, this is the same type of thing. They're apparently using this thing to alter the weather for whatever reason. I'm going to guess, since the Geth are using it, that they are experimenting with some way to essentially create apocalyptic type events on planets so they can take whole planets all at once. That would be my guess. Anyway, but that's what that big beam of light means. That the Geth are doing one of their weather changing, almost like a terraforming type of thing. I'm not sure if this is fog or if this is toxic. It wouldn't be toxic to Geth, it would only be toxic to living beings. Considering where we are, though, we're pretty far away from Geth space. They've definitely crossed over into our territory to start testing this stuff. I guess this being a uninhabited planet, I figure, you know, out of sight, out of mind or something. And knowing Cerberus, they don't just want to put a stop to this, they also want to get their hands on this technology. Because they're all about that. Leave it to Cerberus, probably someday in the future, find some excuse to destroy one human planet in the name of humanity to save humanity. Right? Used to be their logic. You know, I think AI hacking is a little overrated. There's a mission coming up where it's probably going to come in handy to a point. But, you know, not having it maxed out, I don't know. I don't know what I would put these points in otherwise, but still.
Here we go. Here they come.
Oh, nice.
Got it.
This may
Gotcha.
actually, once we're done dealing with Geth, and we get towards the end of the game, I could be in for a respec. I don't know. Honestly, I probably won't bother. Something to think about, though.
Here we go.
Yeah, the one thing I really don't like about respecing when I have Reeve active is it basically, and I don't think there's a way to avoid it, it's essentially an exploit, is you get an extra point. I've talked about this before. You get a point back from Reeve, and then when you reassign it, if you pick it again as a power, which I would, because it's the one that I actually use, then you get an extra point, so you can essentially get endless skill points as long as you have the EZO to do it. The Element Zero. It takes so many thousands to respec, and then you retrain your powers or something, anyway, to pick a bonus power or whatever. It takes like 5,000 or 7,500 or something each time you do it, and I have well over 100,000. I can max out my skill points all the way down the board if I wanted to. I don't use exploits. I'm strongly against that, so we're not going to do that. That's the one thing I don't like about respecing with Reeves. It leaves me that stray point, and should I inadvertently utilize that point, then I almost feel like I'm cheating, so. I'll take that.
Down you go. Got it.
Nice. I remember having some trouble with this one right here last time I was here, for whatever reason. No problems now, anyway. I think it was the hunters that were bothering me. Of course, there is something to be said for playing an infiltrator, taking a little bit more cautious approach, I guess. Instead of just going in there all Rambo, beating your chest and yelling real loud, you just tend to sit back and snipe a bit more, which is kind of your job, right? Gotta be more Geth than that, though. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say.
Here they come. Not a problem. I'm on it. Got it.
I was wondering if I played a different class, say like an engineer,
Got it.
and when you go to investigate the collector vessel, can you still pick a widow, or is that just for infiltrators? I like the whole cloaking thing, so infiltrator is what I play most of the time. It's the one I enjoy the most on this because I really like the sniping overall. And just the gameplay. True enough, you're not like an uber tank or anything, but it's still fun. I enjoy it. Ah. Apparently he can't go any farther than that, huh?
Sure thing.
That it? I think so.
We can use this.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
I don't mean to be so flirty while I'm being flirty. Yeah, I really didn't catch the fact that essentially you kind of call it quits with Liara. She basically gives you up as dead, even though she gives your body over to Cerberus. She still basically counts you off as dead. And I don't know if what was his name, Farron or whatever, that buddy of hers that we replaced, if that was a fling that she had off to the side, or if it was just a friend's thing. Of course, they're going to keep that close to their vest, but just saying, maybe it was off. Now, Liara kind of talks to you in your cabin after you help her deal with the whole Shadow Broker thing, basically re-establishing your relationship if you want to, you know, renew it, sort of. But that kind of leads me to believe that in her mind it was over anyway, so she essentially considered herself free and clear for the last couple of years, which would make sense. I mean, you know, Shepard was dead after all. At least by all accounts, Shepard was dead, so, I mean, sure, you move on. But maybe refraining from flirting back with Kelly Chambers a little bit was for naught. But then again, regardless of where Liara's heart is, it's where Shepard's heart is. I mean, that's really what matters for Shepard, as far as that goes, so it's all good. At least Shepard can say she was faithful.
Easy enough?
Yes! Affirmative!
Affirmative.
Yeah, I remember having a bit of drama with this, too. This is one of those where there's sort of a pattern. There's a few checkpoints that we have to activate, and in between each one there's essentially a wave of enemies. And if you don't deal with one before the other, then they can, yeah, really kind of mess you up. Stupid Geth. Nothing else, they're aggressive. Geth are really, really aggressive. They don't give a crap, they're machines. They don't have anything to lose, they just make another one. Alright. Yeah, y'all shoot each other. I'm gonna say hacking serves its purpose, but it's really just for this. You know, giving it second thought is, okay, it's a little convenient. It's nice to get one Geth out of the fight while they're shooting at another Geth, and it might distract a couple of them. I don't think it's quite as useful as it was in Mass Effect 1.
Here we go!
But it does serve some purpose. But there is another follower that also has hacking ability also, Tally, which is, of course, the last one we're going to recruit. And when you go to recruit her, that's when you find yourself dealing with Geth and stuff. Okay. I can't stop getting shot at for 2 seconds. And I'm thinking that really was wasted points. But I don't know in my skill tree what else I put points in. That's the one who just want to go and invest in cryo ammo, which I'll probably forget that I have most of the time anyway. Other than that, incinerate, maybe? Go and just dump the rest of the points into incinerate. I guess there is that. In fact, after we're done with this, we might go respec for fun. I'll just make sure I leave 1 point extra. You know, even if something requires 4 points and I'm supposed to only have 3, I won't get it, but I might do that. Well, I'll go ahead and leave the hacking now because we're gonna go deal with some Geth anyway. Oh shit, I gotta go around the backside, don't I? I forgot. Oh, see, now I gotta face another wave, and all this crap is timed.
I got it! Hostile engaged!
This can be one of the more annoying ones. But essentially, you have, as soon as you finish off the little wave of Geth, you got just enough time to press a button and go find cover again. It's basically the pattern.
Understood.
Affirmative.
Yeah, the logic was sound in avoiding the cryo ammo and investing in the AI hacking. The logic was sound there. But I'm thinking what might serve better purpose actually would be to go ahead and have Incinerate. And remember, against heavily armored opponents specifically, utilize it. Although Reeve serves that purpose too.
We've been spotted.
I don't know. I'll think about it. We're probably really just comparing apples to oranges anyway. Probably not going to make any difference either way. Still going to play the way I play. Ouch, took that to the face, didn't I?
I'm on it.
I really don't want to stress on these buttons. Alright, enough with the rockets, bitch!
Engaging target.
Stay down.
You know, I could have gone invisible and just run upstairs. This is personal. With these Geth right here. Actually, I'm running out of time. I guess I better go ahead and get up there. These are relentless little bastards.
Enemy down.
Alright, that's it. Save the ship from crashing into the planet's surface, or whatever. Save the galaxy, one crashing ship at a time. I don't know if there were any credits to find on that mission. Maybe down there in the middle? In between where the Geth were coming? I don't know, maybe. I don't need any more money. I don't think there's anything else to buy. Other than maybe a couple items on Omega. Maybe.
I have detected an anomaly.
Beacon triggered by Universal Distress Protocol. Unregistered user or record damage.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Another distress beacon. So is this one going to be real or what? Look at that, 1 point short. So if I put no points into pull, I could have maxed out our warp ammo. See, that's worth respecing into also. To adjust my my follower stuff. I didn't put a lot of thought in. I didn't map out their skill trees based on the points that they have. Well, it's the one or two that I actually did put some thought into. I apparently misjudged by a point in there somewhere. So I'm thinking maybe I might go respec just for my followers. Warp ammo's handy against just about everything but shields. Pretty much. And I think it has the potential to set off detonations. So if you're running with Miranda, warping everything in sight, and Jack running around with warp ammo, there should be a lot of cross-class combo action there.
Nothing gets in my way.
I may just be thinking about Mass Effect 3 though. I don't know how much that plays in Mass Effect 2. Never really sat there and tested it. Yeah, in 3 they went hog wild, and they did a lot with that kind of stuff. Like I say, everything kind of works with everything. Ammo, abilities, working. They even cross-class some of the biotics with tech. Where certain, like, I think Incinerate will also, I think it can be set off by warp. Or if not warp, then there's some biotics that'll maybe it's Reeve, I don't know.
On my way.
But it actually caused the incinerate to essentially go turn into like an inferno type of thing.
Not a problem.
Oh jeez. Okay, I kind of forgot about this one. Yeah, they're all about melee. Okay, we'll be dealing with a lot of this in the future too. Endless hordes of husks. Get off me. I like letting the AI use their own abilities too, because a lot of times where one ability wouldn't be ideal, if an enemy has a resistance to that, they just won't bother using it, they'll use another one. Of course, if nothing's available, they won't use anything. Like any other game, the AI doesn't always think the best for itself, but sometimes. Thought I was a little more punchy against the... Okay, I think I need to pull out the heavy pistol for these guys in the future. Seriously? What am I stuck on? Oh, this isn't good.
Taking heavy fire.
Get off me! Okay, I'm starting hitting back. Get off me! I'm glad I have that upgrade where I take a lot less melee damage. It's great. They don't do a whole lot by themselves, but as a group, then they start stun locking you in a corner, just beat you to death, literally. Actually, you know, I'm caring less about the loot. I'd just like to get out of here. This whole zombie apocalypse thing going on here, yeah, this isn't for me.
Easy enough. Affirmative.
Jeez, man. They overwhelm me quick. Really do. I could just run through with a grenade launcher, I guess. So they found an alien machine that lets off a strange glow, and it went from indoctrinating them to eventually overcoming them completely, and this is what's left. Husks. Okay, if I remember, at the end of this, it's endless waves. You can't keep up with it. It's endless until you put an end to this. So whatever machine they found, we need to go destroy that. I'll look around a little bit for stuff.
I detect a powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it will stop them.
Engaging target. On it. I can take you. No sweat.
Yeah, and then this just goes on for like forever. There's no point farming them because you don't get XP for kills in this. So I mean, I'll tell you what. You guys distract them, and I'm gonna go put an end to this crap. We'll lure him over here, and I'm gonna go around the backside.
I can take you all.
There we go. Yep, just let me over here and I'll probably miss some loot here or something, but I don't really care.
My shields are down.
There we go. See ya. Enough of that. Yeah, shut up. Man. Yeah, I did. I missed about 400 something credits in there somewhere. That's fine. I just wanted to leave. I was not having fun there. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to Omega. Help Samara deal with her wayward daughter. Apparently she has 3 Ardat Yakshi daughters, and of the 3 of them, one of them basically went rogue, decided to rebel, go off and enjoy all of her killing, which apparently acts as something of a drug to these individuals. Some genetic disorder that allows them to devour and essentially absorb their mates in the way that a sorry mate, it's all about mental and spiritual and all that stuff going on at the same time. So apparently the Ardat Yakshi get in there and they essentially consume their mates. Rather than meld with them, they essentially eat them, sort of. And it acts as kind of like a drug too, so it becomes addictive and they get stronger each time. So it's a self-feeding thing. And they have an opportunity to go live in peace and comfort, should they choose, at these monastery-type places. And apparently this daughter decided not to, and so Samara's been chasing around for a couple hundred years. And that seems to be the story here. And I'm going to see if I can't get enough points to max out her Reeve. And I may take those points out of Poland and put them in Jack's warp ammo. I might.
For me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm going to do some shopping while I'm here too, and then we'll go look around and go see who we need to talk to. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. If you want to catch first Mass Effect playthrough, click that top box. If you want to catch this playthrough up to this point, click the bottom box. They should send you to the playlists and all that good stuff. Alright, remember to leave a like and a share. What? Appreciate you watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.